Hello everyone. How's it going? Um, Little update for you. I started this video. I was going for like 15 minutes and then I thought I could at least like stop it and then come back to it, but I failed. And now started over again. So it's been a while since I did a YouTube video. I think I did one like last year and I stopped because work, relationships, all this other stuff I was couldn't keep up with doing this. So I'm back for a little bit because I just so happen to have a whole bunch of time on my hands and I might as well make the most of it, right? So this today I'm just gonna talk about like, my experience dealing with the COVID-19 coronavirus, breakout and how I'm handling it and what my plans are to do when this breaks out, and also to give some advice for those out there who are freaking out and don't know what to do. So it is April 10th, and this virus I think started in what, March or maybe earlier than that. I don't know. But yeah, basically now it's like it's just a lot has happened. A lot of people have caught it. People have unfortunately died from it, and it's sad because I think that when this virus started, like some of us really took it for granted and didn't think that, okay, this ain't really gonna, this ain't no big deal. Somebody obviously just went overseas, caught a little something, like a little bug. It's gonna go away. It's not gonna spread like it is. But apparently, nah, not so much. Now it's spread not only here, but everywhere else. And it's sad. It sucks. But basically what I want to say is that how I'm dealing with it, of course, living in Wisconsin, if you live in Milwaukee, you know that it's a struggle and a half. So basically right now what's going on, for those of you that have been living under a rock, everything's closed down. Literally everything except for like grocery stores and restaurants that have drive-through and curbside pickup. Those are of course the essential places. And a lot's been going on. We have to like obey the social distancing, stay at home law, rule, whatever you want to call it. And it's been suckish, and it's I don't know, it's kind of hard to put into words really, because like I think it's kind of hard for me to like realize that this is actually happening, and I don't know how long this is going to happen until, because just to cut to the what's been going on with me. For those of you who know, I work at a casino. I work at security, and I just got laid off because the casino can't pay us anymore. And it's not just us security; it's also everybody else that works. It goes down the line: table games dealers, bartenders, bar backs, everybody, and even supervisors and managers, I think. But obviously, basically everybody. And we had got a call today saying that, oh, check the website to get an update on what's going on going forward. And since I was considered an essential worker, I'm security guarding a place that holds money, or just basically, I don't even, yeah, it basically holds money. Granted, I don't think money was even in there to begin with, once we shut down, but I don't know. I don't pay attention to the schematics of it because I don't care as long as I get my paycheck. So basically now it's like, we don't have a job. A lot of people are going to be applying for unemployment, which is a good thing to do because, again, we don't know how long this thing is going to last. And how I feel about it is just, it's a little challenging, and it's a little it's a little eye opening too, because for a while I'm thinking like, oh, I'm gonna be working. I'm gonna be able to work throughout this whole thing until this pandemic ends, and then bada boom, go back. It's gonna be business as usual. But nope. And I also kind of knew that my employer was gonna just be like, well, we can't pay you guys even anymore. because I was kind of under the impression that, oh, okay, maybe I'm only getting paid for the days I work and not the days I don't work. But it is what it is. I like I said, I think some of us saw it coming. Others probably didn't because they were like, oh, yeah, we're going to get paid regardless. Woo, woo. It's like, yeah, but when you don't have, when you have an establishment that doesn't have any money coming through and you're also paying 100,000, like thousands of other employees that work there on a daily basis that aren't working there, then it's like, okay, what you gonna do? But hey, it is what it is. It's only a temporary thing, but I'm gonna still keep my eye out for like maybe like part-time jobs, maybe work at Pick and Save or a warehouse part-time and just, collect some dough. Don't want to run out of cash because the last time I was unemployed, I had surgery, and trust me, medical bills are not cheap. They're not. But, you know, and I don't want to go through that again where, I was kind of out of a job and not really knowing what to do because I didn't know what to do with my life. So with that being said, I'm just glad that um, I was able to work, and not only that, but I was able to get out the house because not a lot of people who are out of a job right now are able to get out the house, because their jobs closed down or they were let go because of, again, their employers probably couldn't pay them anymore because they don't have no money coming in as well. And with that being said, I kind of took it for granted, and like I probably should have been more thankful, but I will say now that I was thankful and that I'm gonna have to make the best of it, and just keep pushing on through. Sorry, I had to turn my TV on because I everyone's in bed at my house, so this is kind of the only time I can get some peace and quiet without any interruptions. But anyway, so now that we said that, a little bit of an update on me, since I haven't done a video in a while. I've been, like I said, where I was out of work for a while because I had shoulder surgery. In case none of you all have seen it yet, yeah, that's a little battle scar right there. They just basically had to super glue my shoulder together since I dislocated it. Tried to be a football player, legitimately. But yeah. So other than that, life's have been had has had its ups and downs, and now I want to kind of just, like I said, since I have enough time, I might do a video or two here and there, just kind of like, because with this, honestly, with this pandemic, epidemic, whatever you want to call it, I'm not really sure the correct terminology, so forgive me. um a lot of people, a lot of my friends, I've seen like on Facebook and Snapchat have become TikTokers. Now, for those of you who had Vine, like that was the thing. Like TikTok is just, I tried it. Like, like last year, and I just couldn't get into it. Like it was a lot going on, like how the video setup is and how, I don't know, like it was weird, and I tried it and I didn't like it, so I'm gonna probably stay away from the TikTok scene. If I sell out, please call me a sellout. Yeah, I don't know, and like it's weird. I don't know. It's obviously passing the time, and they're doing it for the views because that's all we can do right now. But yeah, other than that, like I said, I went back to working at Potawatomi, and today is actually the 10th. April 10th is like the one full year I was actually working there, because last time I worked there I started in October, and then with this happened, it happened in June, and I was a few months short of being a full-time employee, or else I could have got some freaking benefits to like cover my ass and like actually have a job to go back to. But since I was still like, they were like, well, you can't really do nothing, you don't have any medical benefits to like medical time off, so you haven't been here for a full year, so you gotta resign, or you just keep calling in until we terminate you. I'm like, I'm just gonna resign. But and then of course I did DoorDash, and let me tell you, for those of you that don't have a job now, I recommend DoorDash because, or any food delivery service for that matter. I just did DoorDash because my girlfriend at the time, put the idea in my head and said, hey, maybe you should do DoorDash or Grubhub. And I was like, all right, cool. And then that was like one of the very few things that I took initiative on and I felt somewhat good about. But doing that, like, man, that was my knuckle cracking. In case those of you said, "Oh, did you just fart in a video?" Oh my god. Ugh. But yeah, basically, I was doing DoorDash for a while, and it was good. Like the experience that I've had with it was just, you go to these different types of restaurants, and of course, you do this often, and you go there like every single day because you get to know the people, you get to know like the workers, you get to know the customers. I think I've had one regular customer. It was a nice lady at a hospital that I delivered to, and she was working there, and then of course, like, she asked me like, do you get tips? I'm like, yeah, you pretty much like tip us, like, through when you pay for the food or whatever. And right then and there, like, I should have said, like, I could have been smart about it, because technically we wouldn't see that money until, like, you got paid, whenever, like at the end of the week or every 2 weeks. I think it's like, yeah, I think you got paid every week. Yeah. Because of course that determines on how many orders you do and how many days you do it. So you could be, and it's easy money. Like, you could be making bank, and but it is a lot of driving, it is a lot of gas, and like, you do have the option to, like, if you say you make, like, excuse me, like a hundred bucks that day, and you're like, well, like, you need money now in your account. So they have this little feature where you could just go ahead, say, okay, I want it now. You would just pay like a small little, like a $3 fee for it, but then it's still, the money would be in your account, and then of course you have something to back up on. Like, you could pay for gas, you can get some food for yourself if you need it while you're on the road. And like, you're pretty much your own boss. And if you haven't done it, and if you're okay with driving around and going to different places and delivering to different places, like, obviously, like, if you were to do that, go for it. My recommendation, obviously, do it in the suburbs, because not to be all like, gentrifying or whatnot, but you do it in the suburbs, like, people, like, would literally pay you to, like, deliver to, like, well, not I don't know why. uh it's been a long day. I've literally been on the couch, and now my brain's like, just ugh. But basically, no, they will tip, like, people in the suburbs. In my experience, from what I did it, they, of course, if you deliver it on time, you get a tip, a good, whether it was a good or, it depends on how much they feel like it depends on how generous they feel. And there have been a couple times where I got paid really good. And even not just in suburbs, like some areas, like, some urban areas, I got tipped pretty good, pretty nice. But like, you go into suburbs generate more food orders, and you get higher tips, and you get paid more hourly. So, like I said, it's a pretty cool system on how they got it. Me personally, I just don't feel like doing it anymore, because I did it, I tried it. It put a lot of miles on my car. It took a lot of gas to fill up, because I was at a point where, after my surgery, I just, like, kind of like needed money, because I was also paying my medical bills, every month. And of course, I needed some money, and I was starting to go broke. So whenever I would get money in, that would go straight to the car, or at least pay my parents' rent. And you know, it was it was tough, but I made it work, and now here we are. Might have to go back at it, but I'm gonna try not to, because I want to do something different. But yeah, other than that, yeah, that's pretty much my life now. I got a new girlfriend, so, and that's going good. We've been This month will be 3 months now, and it's still fresh, but we're still working, we're doing good. She hasn't made me want to, kill her yet. Just kidding. Just kidding. But no, she still tolerates me. So like I said, maybe she doesn't want to kill me yet, or if she does, she hides it very well. But yeah, other than that, just dealing with this whole COVID-19 thing. And I think, see, I also want to shed a little bit of light on the subject too. Like, the main issue that, from what I've been hearing on the news and reading in the paper and seeing on my phone, was just, a lot of, like, basically the main concern is from the health department is you wash your hands, okay? Because obviously we carry germs on this hand. Like, we touch our face like literally 1,000 times, over 1,000 times a day. We we're like rubbing our noses, we cough in our hand, like we're digging in our eyes, ears, mouth, you know, doing nasty sex shit, and oh, Snapchat. Sorry, but basically, yeah, like it was, it got to the point where, um, like everybody was like saying that you need to wash your hands, like please wash your hands, use hand sanitizer, uh, disinfect like everything that you touch before you touch it. And I think a lot of people don't know, because see, I wash my hands regardless. Like when I go to the bathroom, I wash my hands. And it, even when I'm at work, when I'm doing at the casino, there's so many dirty people at the casino. You'll be surprised, like they'll literally go in the bathroom and then walk right out because they're too worried about their stupid fucking machine, because somebody might grab it and lose more money than what the other person was losing. So they just go to the bathroom, take a piss, walk right out. And then I'm just sitting there like, motherfucker, if you don't wash your hands, like other people are gonna touch where you just sat, or someone's gonna sit in your chair. You're telling me that you're not gonna like at least like that's all it takes. Like just soap down, rub a little bit, 20 seconds. What's 20 seconds gonna do to you, guy? Like nobody. And I think that's what a lot of people are finding out about, is that people don't wash their hands. People don't stay clean at all. And now with this happening, everyone's becoming a germaphobe, a peoplephobe, and less of a homophobe. Ha ha ha. But like, yeah, it was just dealing with that is like, as I dig in my eye. Don't worry, I'll get us hand sanitized after this little vlog. But yeah, I mean, basically now I think our best bet is to just like keep doing what we should be doing. Wash our hands, keep everything clean, like stay clean and healthy, and then you'll be fine. Like take your immune boosters, like I what I do. My mom goes and she drinks. My mom's a pretty much a health fanatic, and she tries to stay as healthy as she possibly can. And what she always tells me is that, oh, you should try this algaberry or elderberry. I don't know how to say it, but it's this little juice, and you just take a shot of it, and then it helps with your immune system apparently. And I would take it when I was sick. Whenever I would catch the flu or something, I would take it, and it would help. I drink orange juice like it's alcohol. And I used to drink milk, like 2% milk, but now I think, as I grow older, like you kind of don't I kind of don't do that anymore. Like, I don't even really care for it, because like I just don't. But um yeah, I drink orange juice a lot. I try to watch my diet. I did lose some weight, and now I probably gained the rest of it back or all of it back. And from like just sitting around and eating because I'm bored and I don't have nothing to do, which I got to work on that. But I think the best thing, like I said, the best thing for us is just stay clean. Like it's simple. And then avoid going to like, don't go to parties. Like if we want this thing to end, stop going to parties, or don't go to a house party with like more than 6 or 10 people, because obviously that's is what's causing it. And it's really, and it was interesting because I saw that I saw like a teacher of, not really my teacher, but a teacher I knew that worked for my high school. I don't know if he still does now, but he recently caught the coronavirus and now he's in recovery from it. And he made, and not just him, but a lot of other people made a good point saying that, it's affecting a lot of the black communities and a lot of basically the urban communities. And it's kind of shocking because like you could be healthy as a horse and then all of a sudden like bam, you're wiped out. And it's and I was just happy that he was doing okay, that he recovered from it, and that. But it sucks, like you would think like, hey, this person's not going to catch it, this person's healthy, they don't eat or do anything to their body that causes it. But it's also not just that, it's also like, some people who have weak immune systems can catch it just as easy. And a lot of old people who have passed away from this, and that's what it's affecting. And now it's also not just affecting them, but it's affecting us too, like as young people, and even people who just are around like a lot of people. Like that's why it's kind of hesitant to go to eat, to even go like to the grocery store, or to, wow, my Snapchat is really blowing up, it's just my group chat anyways. But yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog like just saying that stay safe, try to stay on the positive side. This will all hopefully end soon and we could get back to normal, and hopefully our summer doesn't get robbed because oh, my birthday's in the summer and I would be pissed. Just as long as my cruise doesn't get canceled. Like me and my girlfriend, we got a cruise in October that we're going to, so I really, really, really want to go to that. Excuse me, because our Vegas trip got freaking canceled, and we were supposed to go there next week. But just stay safe out here, and like I said, I'll probably be doing more of these videos like this, or not talking about coronavirus, but maybe just vlogging, just doing stuff, because I would like to get back to YouTubing and maybe make this an actual thing, and then hopefully start getting back into the entertainment business. I don't know. So but yeah, how about I also offer up a little, something to include the audience. Tell us how you like, how's the coronavirus affecting you? Comment below. What you're going through, like how you're handling it, and what's some good advice for those of us who are stuck at home with no job to go to, and that you know are looking for something to do besides look for another job, or wait until our job opens back up. So yeah, feel free to leave a comment. For if you would like to watch more of me ramble on or do some stuff, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And other than that, I thank everyone for watching and putting up with my rambling. And but I really do appreciate everyone, for watching. But also I want to just shout out to everybody that's going through this, and also a big shout out to our people in the medical field. Thank you for all that you do and everything that you try to do for us, whether you're working in the ICU, urgent care, or just a nurse, like doing your rounds, checking on patients. We really appreciate you, and your sacrifices will not be in vain. And I know a lot of people are in the health field, so the medical field. So for those of you, you know who you are. Just know that I'll say a prayer for you. I'm thinking about you, and stay strong. Like I said, hopefully this will all end soon. Other than that, guys, have a good night, and stay safe. Peace out.